many years, I was not a fan of affirmations. The idea behind affirmations is that if you say something often enough that you want to be true, that you are somehow tricking your brain into believing it is true, and then that will make the thing come true. So for example, saying, I am brave or I am a millionaire often enough is supposed to make you those things. But if you're an affirmation skeptic, stay tuned to learn how to make them work for you. Because the reality is that affirmations can work, you just have to do them a little bit differently. Hi, I'm Angela and welcome to my channel, Befriend and Tend. So at this point, you might be thinking, wait a sec, why would affirmations work for anybody? My theory is that affirmations are more about selective attention and the stories we tell ourselves, and less about the universe magically giving us what we ask for. Selective attention is this idea that our brains literally cannot take in and process the flash flood of information that we are all constantly bombarded with. So our brains scan the environment and pull out the information that's important for us to pay attention to. And our brain makes that determination based on ideas that we have and whatever's on our mind a lot. And this is behind the idea of when you buy a blue car and then suddenly the world is awash in blue cars. Your brain has decided that blue cars matter to you, and so it's pulling out all the blue cars in your environment, which serves to validate your decision to buy the blue car in the first place, and it's all just sort of this self-reinforcing loop. Now you might be saying to yourself, there's no way that I'm going to do affirmations. But the truth is, you're already doing them. Your beliefs about yourself are already a type of affirmation. Beliefs like, I have a terrible memory, I'm not creative, I'm so clumsy. And our brains will scan the world and look for information that validates this idea that we already have. So let's consider the story of two students, Beth and Heather. They both received the same report card, 5 A's and 1 C+. So Beth, who has the belief that she's smart, is going to look at this report card and say, hey, I got 5 A's, that's great. And then she's going to look at the C+ and say, oh, that professor was really unfair or really hard, or, oh, I was really busy and I just couldn't apply myself as much to that class, but that's okay. And it's not going to rattle her belief in herself that she's smart. In fact, it's going to affirm it because of the 5 A's. Now let's look at Heather, and let's say Heather believes that she's not good enough. So she's going to look at that report card and she's going to ignore the 5 A's and focus on that C+. She might say, I'm such an idiot, I can't believe I didn't get a better grade. Other people in the class got A's, I didn't, I'm a failure. And she's going to use that exact same report card to affirm her belief that she's not smart enough. And the good news is we can use all of this information to disrupt negative beliefs about ourselves and to inspire positive changes in our behavior and to literally start bringing some of the good things that we want into our lives. So one key point is that any affirmation you use has to sound true to you. There's this really astonishing study, and I've linked to it below, which found that people who have high self-esteem really rock the affirmations. Like affirmations work for them and they succeed more when they give themselves positive affirmations. But people with low self-esteem are worse off when they do positive affirmations. And this is because of the cognitive dissonance that results, because affirmations are working on the conscious level, but they have to match the unconscious belief, because if they don't match, then there's a struggle going on. And the unconscious is really powerful. I mean, it's got your entire history behind it. So it's still going to be scanning the environment and even harder to prove the stupidity of your affirmation. So how do you make an affirmation true? You simply rework the affirmation to reflect a journey. So instead of saying, I am healthy and strong, you might say, I'm learning to be healthy and strong, or I'm becoming healthy and strong. Other substitutions might be, I can, or I'm willing to, or I'm open to. You also want to make your affirmations meaningful to you. So think of an area that's a tender spot for you, something that you wish were different about you or your life, and start building affirmations around that. You can also think of an area of strength that you don't recognize enough or pay enough attention to and build affirmations around that. Another thing I like to do is turn some of my favorite quotes into affirmations. For example, there's a quote I love: "You, as much as anyone on earth, deserve your love and affection." So I've reworked that into "I, as much as anyone else, deserve my love and affection." I've created a PDF file of affirmations, and you can download it in the description below. And hopefully there's a couple in there that will resonate with you. And finally, you want to repeat your affirmations to yourself every day. Hopefully you got a few ideas you can use. If you liked this video, please let me know by hitting the like button below. See you in the next video.